Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss the example for differentiation. Given we have the situation, we have the exponent negative 2y plus with 2xy plus with the ln bracket 1 minus 2x which is equals to 2. A. Calculate the value of y when x is equals to 0. So if we substitute the value x equals to 0, what is the value y? So exponent negative 2y plus with the 0. Then plus with the ln 1 equals to 2. So as we all know, this one becomes 0. So we have the exponent negative 2y is equals to 2. So we have negative 2y is equals to ln 2. Y is equals to ln 2 over negative 2. So that is the value for y. So when x equals to 0, the value of y will be equals to negative 1 over 2 ln 2. B. By differentiating with respect to x implicitly shows that we have the situation in here. So kindly focus on this part, dy dx. So differentiate this part and we will have exponent negative 2y, focus on the power and we will have negative 2 and then y prime. Next, focus on this part, we have plus with the 2 bracket, we have u and v. So kindly copy the y and then differentiate the x and we will have 1 plus focus on the x and then differentiate the y and we will have y prime. So that is the product rule. Next, differentiate this part and we will have 1 over 1 minus 2x. Differentiate the internal function, so we will have negative 2. Then equals to 0. Then kindly rewrite the situation. So we have negative 2 and then y prime and then exponent negative 2y and then plus with the 2y plus with the 2x, then we have the y prime minus we have the 2 over 1 minus 2x equals to 0. Kindly factor out the y prime. So we have the y prime bracket, we have 2x minus with the 2 exponent negative 2y bracket plus with the 2y minus 2 over 1 minus 2x equals to 0. Next, find the second derivative. So let's say we have u and v. So we have 2x minus 2 exponent negative 2y. Differentiate the u and we will have y double prime. Plus we have the situation y prime. And then bracket, differentiate the 2x and we will have 2. Minus with the 2, kindly differentiate the exponent negative 2y, so we will have exponent negative 2y, focus on the power, and we will have negative 2 and then y prime. And then differentiate the 2y and we will have plus with the 2 and then we have the y prime. So we have negative 2 bracket 1 minus 2x to the power of negative 1. So we have 2 bracket 1 minus 2x to the power of negative 2. Differentiate the internal function and we will have negative 2. So kindly rewrite the situation. So we will have negative 4 over 1 minus 2x to the power of 2, which is equals to 0. So if we factor the situation and we will have 2 bracket x minus exponent negative 2y bracket, we have the second derivative. Continue. Plus we have the first derivative, so dy dx and then bracket, we have the 2 plus with the 4 dy dx and then exponent negative 2y. Next, continue, plus with the 2, then we have the dy dx, then minus we have the 4 over 1 minus 2x to the power of 2 equals to 0. So refers to this part. Divide all the terms with the 2. So in here we have bracket x minus exponent negative 2y bracket, we have the second derivative. So notice that we already show this part. Next, continue. Plus we have the situation, divide by the 2. So we have the situation in here, we have the dy dx. Plus, divide with the 2. So we will have 2 and then bracket dy dx square. Then multiply with the exponent negative 2y. And then plus we have to divide the 2. So we have the dy dx minus divide with the 2, so we have 2 over 1 minus 2x to the power of 2 equals to 0. Next, focus on this part. Notice that we have the situation. So we have x minus exponent negative 2y bracket. We have the second derivative. And then plus we have the situation 2 exponent negative 2y. And then bracket we have the first derivative bracket square. Next, focus on this part. Notice that in here we have plus with the 2 dy dx. Then finally minus the 2 over 1 minus 2x bracket square equals to 0. So notice that we already shown the situation given. Use the result obtained from A and B. So find the value dy dx and the second derivative. Give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So kindly refers to the previous answer. We have the first derivative and we have the value x which is equals to 0 and the value of y which is equals to negative 1 over 2 ln 2. So kindly substitute the situation. So in order to find the first derivative, meaning that we have to find the y prime bracket. So we will have 0 minus the 2 exponent, we have negative 2 multiply with the negative ln 2 over 2. And then bracket plus with the 2y. So again 2 multiply with, we have the negative ln 2 over 2. And then minus, we have the 2 over 1 minus with the 0. So kindly calculate the situation. We have the y prime bracket. Here we have 0. So for this case, we can simplify. So we have negative 2 exponent ln 2. So rewrite the situation, y prime bracket. So if we simplify, and we will have negative 2 multiplied with the 2. So we have negative 4 y prime. Continue. For this part, we can simplify. So we will have negative ln 2. And then minus with the 2 equals to 0. Kindly rewrite the situation. We have the negative ln 2 minus 2 equals to 0. Negative ln 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. Kindly rewrite the situation. So we have the ln 2 plus with the 2 over the negative 4. So we have the y prime. So by referring to the calculator, so we have negative 0.67. So that is the situation for the first derivative. Next, continue. We have the second derivative. So in here, we have the value of x which is equals to 0, the y which is equals to negative ln 2 over 2, and the y prime which is equals to 2 plus with the ln 2 over the negative 4. So kindly substitute the situation. So for this case, we have the 0. And then for this case, we have the exponent, negative 2 bracket. We have the negative ln 2 over the 2. So continue. We have the second derivative, which is the y double prime. Plus with the 2 exponent, negative 2 multiply with the situation, we have negative ln 2 over 2. And then we have the first derivative, bracket. We have the 2 plus with the ln 2 over negative 4, bracket square. And then plus with the 2 multiply with the first derivative. So where we have 2 plus with the ln 2 over negative 4. Minus, we have the 2 over the 1 minus 0, bracket square, which is equals to 0. So kindly calculate the situation. So in here, we can simplify the situation. So we have negative exponent, then we have the ln 2. So kindly simplify. So for this part, we will have the situation negative 2 y double prime. Then continue. We have in this part, again, simplify. So we have plus with the 2 exponent ln 2. So from here, we have plus with the 4. And then multiply in this part, we have bracket 2 plus with the ln 2 over negative 4, bracket square. Plus, we have the situation 2 multiply with the situation 2 plus with the ln 2 over negative 4. And then minus with the 2 equals to 0. So rewrite the situation. So we have the 2 y double prime, which is equals to, we have 2 plus with the ln 2 bracket square over the 4. Minus, we have the situation. So in here we have the 2 plus with the ln 2 bracket over the 2 minus the 2. So we have the y double prime equals to 2 plus with the ln 2 bracket square over 4 minus 2 plus with the ln 2 bracket over 2 minus with the 2 and then over the 2. So the second derivative will be equals to negative 0.77. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to this channel and share this video to your friend. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.